Hello everyone! Today we have a super exciting episode. We're going to be talking about something that I cannot believe I have not talked about before. But yeah, I'm super excited to talk about it with Sara.
Hi!
So today's topic is fake friends. Let's start off with Sara explaining to us what fake friends are. So like what makes a fake friend a fake friend? Like actions, behaviors and stuff like that. Like what is a fake friend basically for those who don't know? Would you care to like explain to us?
Yeah, of course. So a fake friend, I feel like, is a person who does not care about you or pretends to care about you, even though they don't. They talk about you behind your back. They only use you when they need you.
Yeah.
And sometimes you feel like they have a place in your heart, but they don't. And I feel like fake friends are like everywhere. Like you find them unfortunately. But you need to be like
mindful and aware.
Mindful about it, and sometimes take it as an experience when you have fake friends.
It's like a lesson.
Exactly, you learn a lot from having fake friends.
Yeah, I agree with like the part that like having fake friends genuinely makes you so much more mature.
Yeah.
After getting over it, it's like now you know how to like read people more. Okay, so do you want to tell us about like the impact of fake friends like on us? Like it could be trauma, but it doesn't even have to be like that bad. It could just be like, well, like, you know, past experiences, how it affects you. Like having fake friends, what effect does it have on teenage girls specifically? Like how it affects your mindset? Does it give you like anxiety forever? Or does it give you like, whenever you're making friends, like maybe you kind of like, you don't trust people as much?
Yeah, well, I mean, fake friends have a lot of impact on everyone, especially teenagers, because we are at an age that
like are more emotional.
We're still developing, and our emotions are still, So I feel like sometimes the impact of fake friends can develop trust issues, of course, number one effect. So I feel like sometimes like you trust this person a lot, and in the end they betray you. So now you're scared to trust other people, which also develops trust issues. And I feel like sometimes it makes teenagers feel lonely even though they're not lonely. And basically you know that they're fake, but you're scared of being alone.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
This happens.
It's like you can't let go of them, you don't have anyone else.
Exactly. So sometimes you are scared of letting your friends go, even though you know they're fake friends, but you're scared to be alone.
Yeah.
So, and also sometimes it develops depression, anxiety. I mean, anxiety is a really common emotion between teenagers and having fake friends. I mean, you get anxious while making friends because you're scared of them being it happens again, and them being fake friends again. You don't want to fall for fake friends. Sometimes when it also causes depression, you're sad and you're still thinking of how these fake friends betrayed you. But sometimes you have to learn how to overcome these emotions so you can continue to live and make other friends that are not fake.
It's important to like learn from it, but like don't like spend your entire like teenagehood just like
and do not let it
about it
affect you for your whole life.
Too much. Exactly. Okay, let's get into personal experiences, which is gonna be fun.
Really fun.
Because like our entire friendship like came from fake friends. Like I had just got out of friendships from fake friends, and she did too. And so that's kind of how we became friends. So like, it's pretty cool.
That's how we met.
It's a pretty cool story.
Yeah.
So you can start us off by explaining like the whole process of like that friend group and like stuff like that.
Yeah. So basically it all started when I moved to a new school. And I was really excited at first, and I found a lot of new people from different countries, international. I was really happy to make new friends because I'm a person that loves to, be social. Meet new people. love to make a lot of friends. And so I found this group of friends, and I really liked them. To be honest, I like their personality.
Outgoing, cool,
Exactly,
popular.
outgoing, cool, popular. I mean, it was never my intention to be popular.
But you just like the popular
exactly.
girls.
I just like to be, you know, with a big group of people. To
And
be
this
like
was in my
everyone-
class too, by the way.
Yes.
I was there.
And I like that everyone knows me, you know. So I was with the group, and it's like I've been like so far like really happy with them. I really love the friend group. And then one day I traveled, okay, back to my
Home country.
And then when I came back, I found out that my really close friend in the group, okay, is now friends with another girl.
So like that
Yeah.
girl had become, her close friend had become friends with like the new girl in our class.
Yeah. And the new girl was friends with
Me.
you. And then basically she was like, oh, I feel like she's a really nice person. We should meet her. She should come into our friend group, you know. And I was like, yeah, why not? But I started to realize that my friend, my really close friend, is becoming really close friends with the new girl. So I was like, you know what? It's fine. I mean,
Like, it happens.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, I'm a bit sad that now we're not really close. I mean, we're not really coming to each other's houses anymore and stuff. But it's fine. It happens. And then after a while, when I used to sit with them, they suddenly started like, ignoring me, not talking to me as much. Whenever I say things, they pretend that they did not hear me. And a bunch of stuff, like for example, when I try to share my ideas, they do not want to listen. They just say, oh yeah, you know, like they don't actually listen to my thing. And then at first, I was like, it's probably a coincidence, like I don't know, I'm not really sure.
You didn't like think deeply about it.
Exactly, and I didn't really, yeah. And then basically, and there's another girl who also joined our group, but she was here from before. And I didn't think of it as much, but my intentions were that she was the fake friend who was making the others hate me. That was
your assumption.
Exactly, that was what I was assuming. And then some argument happened in class where this girl sat with, like basically we had a
We were in a
table.
girls only school, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's like all just
So
like
it was
this.
all girls.
Just
Yeah,
drama.
real.
Yeah.
So we used to all sit at the same table with each other, and like each one had their own seat, you know.
Yeah, like it was like your table.
Exactly, it was our table, and no one could sit there except for us. So basically, I found this girl sitting in my seat, and I was really like, I don't know, I was confused, but I was like, you know, I told her, can you get off my seat? Like, I want to sit here, I want to sit with my friends. She was like, you can go get another seat if you want, but these are also my friends. I told her, okay, I know, but can you get another seat so I can sit next to my
Close
friends?
friends.
Exactly. And I used to sit there was a specific seat next to my really close friend also. So then she kept saying no, and then a big argument happened, like a fight. And then
While
I
you were
just,
standing up,
while
wanting
I
your
was-
seat.
yes. She was on my seat, and I
What
was
was
standing
happening in the class? There was no class happening.
up. There was. I
You
mean,
guys
the
were
teacher.
just going through
The
that.
teacher was waiting for us. It was low key. I mean, it
Yeah.
was like 2-3 years ago. So, and then basically, I decided I'm not gonna sit with them anymore. I went to another table, and then actually I thought maybe I can become friends with them again. Maybe.
Like,
So
did you
I-
think that argument was like, khalas? Or was it like, no, I can still like be friends with
I
them?
mean, I thought the argument was like
Like you're not friends anymore?
stop. Yeah, we're not friends anymore. But I was like, let me just give another
did
chance. Like
everyone-
maybe I overreacted.
Did
you know?
everyone in the friend group get involved?
No, it was just me
It
and
was
one
just you
girl.
and that girl?
But they all took her side, which
Oh.
made me
Like
sad.
second guess it.
Exactly.
Oh.
And then I was like, maybe I actually overreacted a bit because everyone took her side, and I was like, I'm
Maybe
probably
it was I was in
overreacting.
the wrong.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe. So I texted my close friend, who we weren't really close
Close
as
again.
much, but I mean, I was comfortable
still
talking
your
to her.
closest.
Exactly. She's still my closest. So I texted her. I'm like, what happened? Like, like, why are you guys taking her side? Blah, blah, blah. And keep in mind that quite a bit before that, they kicked me out of a group.
Like a group chat.
Like our group chat, which I was also really surprised. I texted her and I was like, why would you kick me out of the group? Why did you guys stop talking to me? Why are you ignoring me? And I was trying to get answers from her because I thought we were close. And then she told me, like, oh, you're just trying to be the center of attention. We don't even want you anymore. Exactly. You keep overreacting about everything. We don't even want you in the friend group anymore. And I was like,
That's honestly like the worst thing. Is like when your friends make you feel bad about who you are.
Exactly.
Like, sure, I'm a drama queen, so what? Like, you're supposed to be my friend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And basically, at this moment, I knew that
It was over.
it was over, and they were fake friends, like really fake friends, and I did not realize that until
That moment.
until that moment, and the argument that happened, and the conversation. It was through text, by the way, and yeah, at this moment, I knew they were fake friends, so I decided to join another group with
Me.
you,
And that was the time I had left my fake friend group. But mine had lasted a bit longer than hers. It was like for 2 years. And the super funny thing is, it started to like corrupt after that new girl joined. Yeah, so like I had just left my friend group and I needed new friends and she needed new friends. And then there were these two other girls who were also kind of like lonely, like alone.
Yeah.
And so we all just kind of formed.
We decided to join together
And become a friend group. And we lasted like a few months before school ended. But like we became so close because like we all bonded over the fact that we all like survived fake friends. So then like after we all became friends, like the main part of us becoming friends was like because we were bonding over the fact that like we all just survived fake friends. My story with fake friends is a bit different because I wouldn't say like I was like, there was no mean girl. There was nobody who kind of like bullied me, but it was just like I was friends with like a girl who was like an extreme people pleaser, and she just like wanted to be friends with everybody. And I don't know, it just kind of like so many people got involved in our friend group, and then eventually people were saying, oh, you want to get close to this girl, you want to leave us, because that year there were so many new kids. So like the second you would talk to a new kid, she was a new kid, but like the second you would talk to a new kid, my friends would be like, oh my god, you want to leave us. And it's like that's basically how the entire friend group was, and it was kind of toxic. And so at some point like it just like collapsed. And it's the way I knew they were fake friends is that nobody stood by my side, like as you said. It's like when the problems happened, nobody took my side. And that's like the biggest sign of a fake friend. It's like, whoa, like all of that and you're not taking my all of that. Like I defended my friends like how many times, like I was there for them. I did so much for them, and then like the second something happens to me, suddenly everyone's gone. And it was just so confusing. And so yeah, I ended up leaving that friend group and making new friends, which I also ended up leaving because she had went and joined her friend group. Yeah, so it was like, but honestly, like girls only schools like are all like this. It's like
drama.
It's literally just all like
all
friends,
drama
and stuff like that.
True.
But then like yeah, we made this friend group and it's so much more healthy now.
Finally.
And then we joined a new school now, me and her, and it's like much better.
Yeah, and we're really happy. So
yeah. So but about the impact of fake friends, I do always now. I am much more smart about my friends.
Yeah.
Like honestly, having fake friends, that really teaches us a lot. Like we learned from those.
It's a really good experience because you can learn how to spot fake friends, how to deal with fake friends, and how to
I feel like it's
them.
actually important, like to be friends with people that maybe you don't get along with that much, just so you can learn from them, learn from the experience. Because like the more people you know, the more it helps you in life. And even though in the moment it was not fun for me at all, but like I'm not like her. She became friends with us like 30 minutes after she left her old friends. It took me like 3 months. Like I
mean,
was depressed. I went to therapy, and I was like genuinely like one of
it's a
the
hard experience.
the worst parts of my life, because like before that I never really had true friends, so I thought they were my true friends, and just like having nobody be there for you was so hard. And yeah, it's honestly like the worst days of my life was like that time when I had nobody. And the weird thing is, when you go through like depression or that kind of like emotions, you don't really know how bad it is until you're better. Like I didn't really know how sad I was and how lonely I was until I made new friends and I became happy again. But like before that, I never actually like realized like, oh my god, I'm actually really sad. Like that never really happened.
Yeah.
And then now I'm better and I have like real friends, and like my life is just better, happier now. So I'm like, wow, like this is how life is supposed to feel like, not like depressed like that. Yeah, so, but like even though that was really hard, I would never like not want that to happen. Like I wouldn't give it away. I'm happy it happened because it taught me things. And now like we're much more smarter with who our friends are.
Because if it never happened, you could have never learned.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it does kind of form trust issues though, like you said.
It does, of course.
Because there's always downsides. And so now I am scared of meeting people and just like being like, what if they don't like me as much as I like them?
Yeah.
It's like, I think they're an amazing friend and like they mean so much to me. What if they don't think the same as me?
That is a big struggle after having fake friends.
Yeah, and even if you don't have fake friends, I feel like that's always a struggle, but it's like when you go through something, it's even worse. Because it's like, I used to think they were my best friends and then they left me so easily. So that could happen again. And yeah, but like how you know that you truly healed from something is that now I'm like, I trust myself to make the correct decision.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I trust myself to be friends with the right people. I trust myself to know what to do and to not get hurt. Yeah. And like I trust myself to stand up for myself.
That's a great point. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just trusting yourself.
I'm tired of fitting in. Wanna do something well different.
I think like as we like just talked about, having like nobody stand by your side is a big sign of fake friends.
Yeah, of course.
But then something I went through, which also kind of like I never really thought it could mean, you know, a friend is not really your friend, is having a friend like not really care about you in a friend way. It's like I was friends with this girl who she viewed everything as like a competition. Like she wants to be better than me in everything, and she hates when I'm better than her. She wants to be top at everything. But then it's like she likes me a lot and like we're close friends.
I mean, a true friend is not a person who thinks everything is a competition.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a person who is happy for your success and not jealous.
Yeah,
of
that's
your
like
success.
a biggest sign of friendship is when you're happy for your friend's success.
Yeah, of course.
And so I'll share a story about like something that happened between me and her, where it was like that was the point I realized like, okay, she's not my friend.
Yeah.
Basically we have like at our old school we had a book day at school. Every year we had it. And then the second year of school, when it was book day, me and her, we decided to like dress up as the sisters from Little Women, but we actually didn't really like buy the outfits together. We didn't really like match. We just said like, okay, let's both just dress up as like them, but like we get to pick our own dress, we picked our own things. So it wasn't really like group work. It was like I actually picked my own outfit, she picked hers. So I got my outfit already, she got hers, and then we went to book day. We looked super cute and it was like cute and everything. And then one of the activities at school was like a scavenger hunt. So basically me and her decided to like team up together and search for like clues and things like that. And so we went around the entire school like searching together for clues, and it was like a group work because we were together the entire time, of course, giving each other answers and stuff. And then at the end we had like the awards, where it's like we get to announce the winner for the scavenger hunt, and then there was like a costume competition. So for the costume competition, they had announced third place, and then they said second place, they announced
And then
my name. And I was so happy. I went up to the stage and I got my award, and it was like amazing. And I come back to my seat, sitting next to her, and she just says, "Why did you win and not me?" And then I was like,
Oh my God.
"What do you mean?" And she said, "We're supposed to be a team. Like, I'm supposed to win too." And I said, "No, like, our outfits were individual. Like, I picked my own outfit, you picked your own outfit. Like, we did not match." Because, like, third place was, like, a matching outfit. Like, two girls that had matched.
Yeah.
We were not matching, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was like, no, I got my own outfit, you know? It's, like, my own costume.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
you know? And she got so mad. She didn't talk to me. And then after the awards show, she went to the teachers and she demanded an award.
Whoa, that's
She
crazy.
was like, I want an award.
That is crazy. I mean, she looks like she's jealous from your...
Exactly. And I
your
was
wins.
so confused. I was like, what the hell? Like, she went up to the teachers and she demanded an award. And I was so confused. That's not even the worst part. And then there was the award for the scavenger hunt winner. And they decided to do things differently that year, where it's like the winner was like one person from each class. Last year was different because the year before it was like they just like picked, like they just like got all of the names of the people who got it right, the scavenger hunt, and then they just picked a random name. And so the next year they decided to do it differently, where it's like the only one person from each class was to win. And so the teachers were going around the classroom saying, let's please have like whoever got it right from the classroom, from like each class, one person from each class that got like the answers right, come to the stage to be the winner. And so me and her, we both had the same answers because we did it together. So technically we were both right, like we both had the right answers, and we wanted to go on stage together. So the teacher comes and she's like, okay, who's going to like volunteer? This girl, she gets up, she says me, and she leaves. And I was like, hello, like we did it together. Like, what do you mean you're gonna go and like you do it by yourself? She didn't even look at me, she didn't even talk to me, she just went to the stage. She won the award. And
didn't you tell the teacher?
No, she won the award, and I didn't tell the teachers, no. And she won the award, and she came back with the award, and I hugged her and I was like, great job, like you did it, whatever. And that's just terrible. That's how you're supposed to treat your friend.
Congratulate a friend.
Yeah,
also.
and even though despite I gave her half the answers, despite it was a teamwork and we had helped each other, she took the award. And then when it was my award and it was my individual work, she got so mad and she literally went to the teachers, the organizers, and she was like, I want an award. And she got an award at the end, an award for like the category that I won.
I mean, that shows how much she used you as a friend instead of actually like being your friend.
It's not even used. It's like, that's how you view me. Like more, I'm a human being. Like I'm not like we're not awards at the end of the day. We're not competitions. We're not like, honestly, it's crazy. And that's just the kind of person she was. Like she only cared about grades, winning, being top of the class. Like that was her main priority. And so I was like, whoa, like where am I in like your priorities? Like we're supposed to be friends. And after that, and the problem is, until this day, she doesn't know that what she did was wrong, and she doesn't know that it's actually like not normal to like have that kind of competition between friends. And that's like another
crazy
another indicator of fake friends is like when they
course.
view you as a competition and when they just want to be better than you. No friends should like want to be better than the other. It's just crazy.
A true friend congratulates, is happy for your success. That is a fake friend.
And our friendship did not last like any longer after that. Like a few days later,
I don't blame you.
A few days later I was like, girl, like this cannot work. That is true. Funny thing is about like girls only schools is like we would like stop being friends as if we're breaking up. I'd be like,
it was really dramatic.
I was like, it's not your speech. It's like, it's not working.
Trust me, being in an all-girls school,
it was
so dramatic. It was filled with drama.
And it was like it was like that girl and me, we were like, it's as if we were dating, bro. I swear. It was like when you only have one friend, it's like as if that's like your girlfriend. Like I'm being so for real.
True. sometimes also fake friends only show during the last minute, which is something that also happened to me. So basically, I have moved countries, basically the same 2 countries over and over again.
Yeah.
So I joined the grade recently. Okay, it was grade 7, and I joined it recently. And I was really excited to make new friends and stuff. And I did make friends. I made friends with these 2 girls. Okay, and we became close friends really, really, really fast. And I was so happy. They were like my best friends to me, my best friends, my 2 best friends. And we used to hang out every single weekend. They used to come to my house. I used to go to their house. We used to go to this mall, and it was really nice. To be honest, I felt like I was living the dream.
Yeah.
And I was really happy.
Like as a kid, that is the dream.
Yeah, true.
Like having like an amazing friend group.
Exactly, amazing friends. So basically, I had to and we were friends for a whole year. Okay, and at the end of the year, I needed to move countries. And my expectation to the reactions was like I'm being sad that I'm leaving. I'm probably gonna see them the next year, 2 years. That was my expectation. Turns out I was wrong. The day probably 5 days before I was gonna leave, I text my friend, because we used to play Roblox together all the time. This one friend, I texted her oh, we should play Roblox together, She texts me back. She's like, why would I want to play with someone like you? I was really surprised when she texted that, and I was like, what? She said why would I even want to play with you? Khalas, I want to playing by myself is better than playing with you. I was really confused. I was like I don't know, it's probably a confusion or something. I don't know.
It's a misunderstanding.
Yeah, a misunderstanding. I didn't really think about it. Okay. Basically, then I decided to invite her to my house and my other friend before I leave. Okay. So they come over to my house, and I tell her, because I also recently felt that she is kind of ignoring me, and we weren't friends before.
Close anymore.
And I told her, what's happening? Is everything okay? And I told her if you don't want to be close friends anymore, it's fine.
Just tell me.
But yeah, just tell me, And I told her I always thought I was your number 1 priority, because in my she was always exactly in my eyes, she was always my number 1.
Yeah.
Them both were always my number 1. They were my best friends. And she was like, no, of course, I love you so much. We would never stop being friends, blah, blah, blah. And I believed her. I was like, yeah, okay, then it was probably a misunderstanding before. The next day, I text her and oh, okay, I'm almost about to travel. I'm going to miss you, blah, blah, blah. She sees the text and she answers, okay, with a question mark. And she's like, okay, so what? And I was really surprised.
What? That's crazy.
That is crazy. And from that moment, I realized that I am not her number 1 priority as I viewed her. And I used to tell my other friend, whoa, that's crazy what she did, like that. And then the other friend
was
also,
the other friend still friends with you, or
yeah,
no?
she was still friends with me, but not as close as before, because the other one also
influenced her.
Exactly. And from that moment, I had big trust issues. And
that's the thing, you just get trust issues. And then you moved countries, and then
I moved countries, and then the story that I just said happened. I did not learn from my first
it takes a while
experience,
but from
my second experience.
When you're a kid, it's just so much happens.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you moved, they didn't text you at all?
At all.
No one?
Nothing.
Not even when you came to the country the whole year?
No.
Until now? Not a single text?
I was visiting my home country again for the summer.
Oh.
Okay. So I texted the friend that
was a bit better.
Yeah, the one that was a bit better. And I texted her hi, how are you? We should meet up, even though we didn't text for the whole year. But like she didn't do anything bad to me, so I
You
was like, why not?
considered
Yeah,
it.
why not text her? So I text her and I'm like, we should meet.
Hmm.
We never met.
Did she
She was
say
like,
anything?
no, she was like, yeah, of course, I miss you too. We should plan something once. And I was like, yeah. I used to text her, are you free this day? She used to tell me no. Are you free? No. Are you free? No.
So it
So
was just obvious, like she
it
didn't
was
want to hang
obvious that
out.
she didn't want to see me, so we just stopped talking.
And that was the only time you texted them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we stopped being friends, and yeah, that was my experience. And I cried about the thing that happened because I was really sad, and it was my first experience.
With fake friends.
Yeah. That's why on my second experience, I did not cry. I was like, you know what?
You toughened up.
Exactly. I was like, you know what? Things happen. There are fake friends everywhere. And there's no need to be sad because in the end, like, they are going to affect me in the moment. But in the future, no.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine if I leave these friends behind because I know that there are going to be better friends in the future.
That's
And better
true.
people. It's
Like the people that we meet now are like, half of them are not going to be in our future.
Yeah, true.
Like, we just met like a quarter of the people in our entire life. Like, we're gonna still meet so many people in the future.
Like during your university work. Like,
Exactly.
future, exactly.
So like your school friends, your school fake friends are actually like
They're not gonna affect you.
0.1% of your life.
Yeah. So don't take that as a bad experience. Take that as a good experience. Because you will learn a lot from fake friends.
And I think like both of us, we wouldn't even be friends if it was not for fake friends.
Exactly.
Like
it is all fake friends.
We made new friends from our fake friends.
Yeah.
This thing is ours. It was made for us.
So to conclude, fake friends can be a terrible thing to go through, especially as like a kid or a teenager. It's like it scars you, but they're important to go through because they build like personality, they build character, and they make you more mature, more smart. And we both would not be where we are right now without like the girls who had to betray us.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I think if you're a girl going through something similar to this, it's important you learn that be friends with people who you genuinely feel like yourself around, but don't be stupid with who you're friends with. So don't just trust anyone, kind of be smart. And if you do end up like, you know, falling out of a friendship with someone, it's okay, it happens. It genuinely does happen. Like, it would be impossible for a person to live their life without having one friend that just that they lost. It's so normal to lose friends. Like, that's a part of life, and it's not the end of the world. It genuinely isn't. Like, life goes on, you make new friends, and you learn from it.
So when you have a fake friend and something happens, it's not the end.
Yeah.
It's a start.
Yeah.
So you're gonna learn a lot and you are gonna benefit. You're gonna use what you learned on your new friends. And
yeah.
And also what I always think to myself is that, because I always think like, oh, why are they fake? Instead, I think, why am I letting them in my life? No.
That's true.
I should,
Like, you should be smart with who you're letting into your life, because this is your life at the end of the day. Exactly. Nobody's feelings and nobody's opinions should be more like stronger than yours. You should be your own priority.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So always put yourself as a priority. Put yourself first.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.